stay win and let her pick up whatever she want. CC Gucci, he gon' take her whatever she want. She piss me off somehow, she still get whatever she want.
Hey guys, welcome if you're new, and welcome back to my channel if you're maybe. Anyway, so today's video is going to be another rant diaries, and after like everything that's been going on, I was going to originally like do a series style and like start from like the first thing I've heard about and then go down, but this one is more urgent, so I'm gonna go ahead and discuss this with you guys first, so that all my babies are staying out there, staying safe, and are informed so ahead of time before it's too late for them to resolve the issue. So we're gonna be talking about passports and Trump basically trying to get like rid of anybody being able to, or like that change their gender can no longer have the X on their passport anymore. And I'm not really that like in depth with it, so I do have some clips I want you guys to watch first. One clip first, and then I will discuss it with you guys. Y'all know how this goes. Y'all already know how this goes. Let's get right into this video, okay?
I'm leaving the Los Angeles Passport Agency after trying to acquire a new passport after mine was expired and misplaced by quite a bit. And I've been impacted by the executive order, and they are effectively banning me from travel, though they will not call it a travel ban. They stated that they would at first give me a passport that had the male identifier on it, though I have my sex legally changed to female in 2 states and administratively with the federal government through Social Security before as well. And after claiming that they would give me the male one, I said any is fine as long as I'm able to travel. They came back and said that actually, this is the first we're hearing that, and we won't be able to give you that either. We won't be able to give you any passport. We have no further information. They wouldn't tell me anything. I spoke to one person who wouldn't give me any information, which led to me speaking to a supervisor. And they towed the same line where they will not call it an effective travel ban, though that is the impact where my travel plans I cannot make. They will not give me any passport with any name, gender, sex of any form. And that is the case of what we are dealing with right now in the United States. There is an effective travel ban if you are trying to get a passport and you've had any sort of change with your gender. I've heard a lot of people saying things like, oh, it's fine if you just want to get a passport with your old gender, it's fine. That's not true. They will not give it to me. And when I asked for more answers, I only left the office under threat of arrest. They stated that they would arrest me if I asked any more questions. So I left peacefully, but I only left under threat of arrest. And it seems that I will not be able to travel outside of this country, which is effectually now on the same playing field as North Korea, politically, where its people cannot leave under threat of arrest, even in good standing. So, per the executive order, look out, everybody, and stay safe.
First of all, what the fuck? Like, this whole thing is mind-boggling to me. Like, I understand, but I don't understand. Actually, I don't understand. I remember hearing how like Trump had his hatred for the LGBT community, and then I remember seeing Elon Musk's daughter posting on Threads, because I follow her on Threads, about how her dad literally said to the world that she died because she changed her sex from male to female. And to see that Elon Musk and Trump are like together, and like I don't know, I don't know if this is real, but a part of me is like, it's Elon supporting Trump because he really wants the changing of the genders to be abolished, to be like out of this world, like no longer allowed, despite his daughter, because he's hurt his child transitioned from male to female. Is that what it is? I'm not really sure. And there's also this other clip about Elon Musk doing like this salute thingy. I was gonna talk about that too, but I'll talk about it in another video because this is more important. But to see that lady literally could not even get her passport like changed, that was like mortifying. When I was reading the comments about that video, everyone was scared to death. Like, imagine, like, because there are people who are intersex, which means they're born with both parts. So I think that's what it means. I'm not sure, but it's like they're acting like people don't exist or something. And to me, it's like, what is this world going to become? And then the worst, make things worse is like they're really, really, really trying to keep the Americans from leaving America and to go to another country. So they're doing this whole passport thing, effective immediately. First it was the whole real IDs, which I'm going to talk about in another video, because there's the whole real ID thing. There's the whole making planes crash just so that people be fearful of leaving. So there's videos about that as well, which I will go into in my next video, probably next Friday's video. But this is crazy, you guys. Don't you, like, I don't have a passport. I mean, I'm a citizen, but I don't have a passport. And this year I was gonna get my passport. And to see that, I mean, I haven't changed genders, but I feel for my fellow LGBT community people, because it's like, that's not fair. Like, as I thought America was of the country of the freedom of choice, like freedom of speech, freedom of choice. You know what I'm saying? Civil rights and all that stuff. Like, this is not. And there's people talking about how, like, it is considered illegal to do that. It's like kind of low key treason. But it's like, what can we do as regular civilians? I mean, you know, we even like we boycotted other ice cream products and stuck to Ben and Jerry's, but now Ben and Jerry's are being like locked up. Like, it's a lot going on that I wanted to share with you. I want to share with you guys in due time. I don't know if I want to do a whole week where I'm just sharing this information with you guys. I don't know. I might do that. I might not yet. But let's watch another clip where there's more information to be talked about.
If you're traveling within the next 30 days and you've applied for a passport, you might want to listen to this. Hey, I'm JT. I'm a flight attendant, and I talk about some things, travel and health and wellness and all that. So as of last week, the U.S. State Department has suspended processing passport applications that have X as sex and gender. Secretary of State Mark Rubio said, as per an executive order, that there will be no more United States passport applications without the sex stating male or female. Also, the State Department will no longer issue birth certificates if you don't have male or female on the requested paperwork. Oh, and if children are born abroad and they have X as sex or gender, you will not be able to get their birth certificate from the State Department either. The X option became popular with TSA's pre-check program, so you could check another gender, but that's not an option anymore. If you're applying for pre-check and you want a non-gender binary option to check, well, that website has been taken down from TSA. The more you know. Hope this helps.
As you guys just saw, now they're like, I mean, it makes sense to have genders identified birth-wise, but like, I don't know, this whole thing is just driving me crazy. Hi. Hello. Yeah, this whole thing is driving me crazy. It's giving me a whole little fucking headache, because I'm just confused what the hell is going on. This whole, I don't think they should have got rid of the X, personally. It's just weird to me to get rid of that. That's one thing that really like infuriated me. Like, I was infuriated. Like, I was furious about this whole thing, because like, imagine if I wanted to change my gender. Like, I wanted to go from female to male. You know, I'm born a female, so I'm a female right now. But imagine, like, in the near future, if I wanted to be a man, like, now I don't have the option to do so. I'm not saying I want to be a man, but I'm just saying, imagine if I wanted to do that. Now I don't have the option to do that, and that's just like sad for me, because like we're really getting our rights stripped from us, and now we're being forced to say what we are, and also forced to be basically forced to be here in America. And if we decided that we wanted to move to another country, we can't. And everyone else that left beforehand is so lucky. Like, they literally got to leave and come in and are living the best life, cheap and everything. Now we don't have the option to even leave the country. They're trying to force us to stay now. And I think there's something about by May 7th, if you don't get your real ID, you can't travel within the United States. But if you wanted to, you have to show all your documents, like birth certificates, like that. And that's another video I wanted to post for you guys too. But I was just busy with my my sister's birthday vlog and everything. And I did 2 weekly vlogs in a row. So, but that to me is just what the, and I'm still scared what's to come. I'm not scared because I trust God to make things possible, and I'm glad I'm more closer to God than I was before. So I'm not really scared. Like, I'm like, whatever happens, but I am scared for my fellow May babies, my fellow LGBT community people this does affect them, because the whole gender X being removed doesn't affect me. But I'm still very, like, sympathetic towards them because it's not fair. People should be able to choose what they want with their life and be okay. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. There is, I think, a couple more clips that I want to show you guys of other people talking about it. The first video I showed you guys was what caught my eye and was what made me, like, say, like, I need to speak on this. Like, I need to inform people what's going on so they know this. And even, like, in general, like, if you want to get your passport beforehand, before they start, like, making it where you can't get a passport. I want to get my passport this year, and now I'm like, am I gonna be, by the time I'm able to have the funds to buy it, pay for it, am I gonna be able to do it, or are they gonna restrict me because I wasn't born in America? Like, like, there's things like that come to mind, and they're like just deporting people. Like, just that'll be next week's video for sure. That's just scary. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm sorry to say the United States government has officially stopped issuing passports with the gender marker X, and here's what you need to know. This move by the State Department is a direct result of Trump's transphobic executive order. This executive order aims to restrict trans rights by declaring that the United States government only recognizes 2 sexes, being male and female, and that these sexes are not changeable. So what happens to the people who've already submitted their application for their passport gender marker to be changed to an X? Unfortunately, any processing of these applications has been suspended, which means they're not going to go through. So unfortunately, if your passport doesn't already have an X on it right now, you will not be able to change it even if you have filed. That process has been halted. So what happens to previously issued X markers on passports? Well, we don't know. We don't know how this is going to affect passport renewals. The State Department has said that further guidance regarding the existing X's on passports will be issued forthcoming. So that's what we got. Not only is this executive order clearly transphobic, but it's also biologically inaccurate. It erases and assumes that intersex people just don't exist, especially when they are trying to change language from gender to sex, because it is based on an individual's immutable biological classification, which just assumes that intersex people don't exist now? What do you mean, intersex people don't exist? If your driver's license has the gender marker X on it, this does not impact you, to be clear. It seems right now the concern is less about existing documents that have been already forcibly changed back, and more about our ability to change documents in the future, like gender marker on our passports. Right now, to my knowledge, we're not sure what's happening with social security cards or birth certificates, but it seems like if all other government agencies, which are being ordered to follow suit with this, are going to make policies that align with Trump's executive order, that those documents will also be impacted by this executive order. I don't want to cause panic. You can probably tell that I'm really trying to be very intentional with my words and not cause any kind of like panic or concern that doesn't exist yet, or might not. And so I don't know what's going to happen when it comes to those other documents. I don't know what's going to happen when it comes to documents that have already been amended. I'm not sure what kind of potential there is for forced changes, and how that would be done, and the mechanism of enforcement and the consequences if there isn't. Like, there's so much that we don't know. So this is what we do know right now. And again, if you're a person whose driver's license has an X on it, you are not affected. This doesn't have anything to do with driver's licenses. This is federal and that's state level. The ACLU has their eyes on this and they will be providing more updates as we know more information. But as of right now, this really is all we've got.
Listen, while Trump is doing away with a lot of things, get this. Set your appointment right now. Get this. It is $165. Make the appointment with your local post office, passport agency, even the local library. Skip a bill or two, but get this. And I mean that with every bit of urgency that I have. Don't pass go, but yes, collect $200 and get this.
As you guys saw, this whole thing is unbelievable that's even happening to us. Like, America used to be the place that everyone wanted to come to. Now everyone wants to leave America. Like, it's embarrassing to be in this type of predicament as Americans, because we started off as this is the place to be, safe, this and that, and now it's like the mass deportation, which I'll talk about in another video. And this whole thing is just ridiculous. Okay, I'm really hoping that this could be fixed. Or there could be a way around it, like a compromise. Or, I don't know, like, something needs to be done about this. Like, this is not okay, and I'm not trying to cause a panic as well, like that guy said, but this is an issue that needs to be dealt with, and we need to know about this information. This is why they're taking away TikTok. This is why they want to take away TikTok from us, because TikTok is the only reason why we even know all this information. That is our news for the new generation, you know? And then they also got rid of DEI, which I'll talk about in another video. You guys, there's just so much going on that I want to tell you guys. I'm mostly going to be doing a whole week where I just post every day about these information that you guys need to know, because these things are urgent and I want you guys to know this stuff before May comes. Like, literally. Not everybody has $200 to spare. Not everybody can skip a bill. I know that girl was just trying to let us know it's like what the best thing to do, but to me, it's like at the end of the day, there's not much we can do. Like, for me, I'll use myself as an example, okay? $200 for me to get my passport. Yeah, once I get my tax return, I can pay that. Yes, but some of us have dependents. Some of us have people that need that, you know. So I would have to basically issue probably 7 passports. I would have to literally pay for 7 passports, and it varies age wise, you know. He want to be in this video so bad, but I would have to issue 7 passports myself and my younger siblings plus my mom's passport for us to even do all that. I don't have that. I don't have that, okay? I can't afford that. So not everybody can afford that. And even if you're just by yourself and you just have to take care of yourself and get a passport for yourself, it's still not possible for everybody. So if you can afford it, hey, go on ahead. You got the information. I gave you the information just now. Go ahead and get that passport, my love. I should have got mine last year, but I don't know. I wasn't thinking. I didn't know this was gonna happen. Okay, I didn't even know Trump was gonna win, and honestly, Loki thought he would, but I didn't know he was gonna do shit like this. But then again, why am I surprised? Because he's done some weird shit before, like getting rid of the Obamacare. I think back in no, he got rid of it this year, but he was trying to get rid of a lot of stuff in 2020. So I'm not surprised. 2016. So I'm not surprised. You know, like, I'm not surprised, babe. Like, since 2018, that man's been trying to get rid of a lot of stuff. I'm not surprised. So for me, it's a sad thing. And today is the last day of January. So you guys, I'm begging you, stay safe out there. There are some diseases, viruses going around that you guys need to focus on as well. Don't distract yourself so much on the whole passport thing. Focus on your guys' health more. I feel like, and also like investing in things like learning ways to like solar power and stuff like that. So y'all, I'm gonna leave this video at that, because I could go on and on for hours and hours to talk about this subject, because there's just so much I've learned. but I showed you guys the main talking points, like the main things that you guys need to know about. It's like, this is alarming. Y'all need to wake up. Americans are asleep. Y'all need to wake up. You know what I'm saying? Even if you think it might not affect you, it's good to speak on it. Like I am right now, speaking on it and letting people know, like, because there are people out there that it does affect. You know what I'm saying? And we need to know this information. It's valuable information that we need to know. But that's all for this video. I want you guys to go ahead and turn on the notification bell, because you want to see more of my goofiness. Because I want to see more of what you. Period. Okay. I want you guys to go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Be part of my beautiful, beautiful movies. Bye.
I'ma take a bougie ass to Rodeo and then let her pick up whatever she want.